wonder if I can change. I don't think I can change the stream change the stream description midstream. Let's see. What on earth am I doing? This is a test stream. See if anybody happens to show up. If anybody happens to show up, this is an experiment. And I'm playing with a new camera setup to see if I can actually do something with my Commodore 64 here. And I got 3 cameras working. I've got the one on me. I've got the one overhead. And I've got this little scope. And the thing I thought about doing, along with having cat visitation, is I'm going to try to use this scope to read the magazine listing. So when I do my programming or my code entry, I've got OBS maximized on my screen here. So I guess I'm gonna get a cat napping on the magazine, which will be highly inconvenient when I need to turn the page. And when she decides to love the camera. But the thing I was thinking of doing, and I think I'm only gonna stream for maybe 10 or 20 minutes and then review. I could just record this to my hard drive, but I am actually curious to see if anyone will show up before I stop. But anyways, the thing that I'm gonna try doing is my Commodore 64 right here. It's not a mini, full-size Commodore 64. It's on my keyboard tray. I've got a video capture system going. I was thinking I could use this scope, and I'll scan it over the magazine page if I do this type-in thing. And so you'll be able to see exactly what it is that I'm typing in as I type it in, because I'm going to be looking at the same thing you are. Oh, hey, how's it going? I'm probably not going to be doing this for very long at all. This is mostly just kind of a trial run to see if I got the camera setup working right. I'm just kind of playing around with this little camera setup, look at a magazine. Maybe I'll look at a cat. Oh, I'm upside down. Yeah, I'm just kind of seeing if this will work. I figure the nice thing is if I'm using the scope to read the magazine, then what I'm streaming should be pretty legible. It also brings back memories. Your dad let you sit on his lap and type in programs. That's awesome. I'm kind of I thought maybe this kind of stream might be boring, but it might be a cool chill stream. I don't know. Hopefully the low refresh rate of the little scope camera up there doesn't make people sick as they scoot it around. Ideally, it won't move all that much because I'll be typing stuff in. And there probably won't be a cat here all the time. Let's see. I guess I could try typing on the Commodore a little bit and see if I remember some commands. Twitch types basic, yeah. Oh, there goes the kitty. What are you up to, kitty? You're gonna lay on my lap while you do this? Cat butt. Actually, one of the things I should do, that my desk is a mess because I just kind of threw this together real quick. I need to get another camera set up to I should take a picture of the setup. Because I've got things like, are the cables gonna reach? This is my disk drive right now. This thing right here is a, what is it, a UIEC SD It's a little takes an SD card and it pretends to be a 1541 disk drive, and it's read-write, so I should be able to save these programs as I type them in. Yeah, that refresh rate on that scope is just not great. I don't know if you get, it's kind of got the Borg effect, look cute as a Borg here. Anyway, this thing is connected to the 64. I can download stuff off the web. I managed to rescue all my Commodore 64 floppies before they suffered bit rot. Very nice. So yeah, some of the programs that I think are going to be super annoying. Like I got to type in this program first, I think, if I'm going to do magazine listings. But it should be pretty cool. I'm hoping I can kind of like... Let's zoom in on it a bit. This is a really weird setup I've got. So yeah, so first there comes the automatic proofreader. Then there comes the machine language entry program. Then, am I annoying you, kitty? So I gotta bootstrap the magazine type in here. You're gonna yell at the mic. Eventually, I'll get down to typing a very exciting hex code listing. Like this one right here, Powerball. I might get around to typing this in. Do you need to go? No, you can't lay on the arm that I put out. Here. Oh, no, fall down. I'm just trying to give you a laugh. I see there's going to be some cat negotiation in trying to do all this. Okay, well, if you can just sit there. Can we negotiate this? But anyway, what it looks like my process is going to be is I got to start with, if I want to type in programs from this magazine. Do you have something to say? There's a couple steps here. So the first thing is the automatic proofreader. And this is a program that will check your programs. Because this is a relatively short program. It's about like a column of code. Type that in. Then the important thing is when I type in this program, you can see the little letters next to the line numbers. Those are checksums. So if I type in the first program right, it'll tell me if I've typed in this second program right. And then the second program is what I use to type in the third program and every other program. I'm the third streamer tonight that you've seen with the cat all over him. Yeah, I'm thinking this might end up being a thing, because she gets really demanding of attention after like 8 p.m. So I don't know. I may have to move this mic so you can see her or something. I don't know. Or she may have things to say. Man, it's like 1 a.m. here. I shouldn't actually get into anything. But I wanted to try out these cameras. I wonder how long it would take. This is how it starts. I wonder how long it would take me to type in this first program. And then save it to my disk. I wonder if Twitch has a cat tag for streamers. I should check that out. Twitch's new tags are terrible. Like, you can't pick your own tags. You have to re-enter the tags every time you go live. You can pick the category and it sticks around, but you don't get to pick, you don't get to have the tag stick around. So I forget to do it. Where are you going? Okay, it's time to go down here. Or are you just going to leave me? You don't have to. You can just stick here. Is that okay? Okay. How about you stay here for a second? Dude, I'm gonna try something real quick. This is a very chaotic kind of initial little experimental stream. Let's try this. I'm gonna. There's this program called the DOS wedge. That's what I can use for like saving programs and whatnot. When I load that, let's run it. And I'm still remembering all my old Commodore 64 commands. Category. There we go. I could do that. That gives me a directory. That's what's on my little SD card disk. What I think I can do, if I remember this right, I don't remember how to create directories. I got 2 computer keyboards. You can't see the other one. It'll make a guest appearance at some point. I'll have to look up docs and stuff. Yeah, no worries. Man, I should probably crash too. I shouldn't be streaming this late. I don't have to be up particularly early, like I'm just a cat dad, but thanks for stopping by for a second. Hopefully I'll do this a lot earlier. I actually meant to start this around 10 p.m. Eastern, but it took me that long to get all the cameras working. So, hey, hopefully I'll see you again on this. Hopefully I'll do this again. Oh yeah, here's what I'm probably going to do real quick. Let me move the magazine. Got too many cables sitting around. Cool. Yeah, hopefully you'll see the notification and it'll be a good time for you to watch. Meanwhile, here's my my IBM Model M keyboard, which is my daily driver. So I guess what I wanted to do, let's see, I'm going to drag a browser window over. Problem is, I'm actually using OBS on my desktop right now, so if I switch to desktop, it's going to explode the world. Yeah, there we go. Because what I want to do is look at a browser real quick. Maybe do that. You're not seeing anything like super secret here or anything. Yeah, this is not the best though. Still working out the format, I guess. I guess I could just show the browser window. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Because what I want to do is remember things like C64 DOS wedge. But also, I want to know... Make that a little bigger. Make that a little bigger. There we go. Bye-bye, kitty. So there's DOS wedge, but the other thing I want to remember how to do is UIECSD. So I'm trying to remember how to do is how to create a directory using. This is not what I want. UIECSD. UIECSD. I'm trying to remember what the command is to create a directory. So I want to create a directory to save my programs in. And there's docs for the firmware somewhere. Yeah, I think this might be what I'm looking for. SD2AEC. I think what I want to find is the, like, oh no, there's cats killing each other. I want to find the list of DOS commands for this thing. This isn't the exact thing. SD2IEC? No. It's really dumb, simple stuff, but I think I might figure it out at some point. How long is this song? Well, it's almost over, I guess. Blah, blah, blah. I need a link to some docs. I used this, I got this like 10 years ago, and I forget the commands. I got it from this guy. That's this exact thing. Going to the cable. What's the firmware though? I wonder if he has support. I mean, I have updated the firmware before. UIEC. Yada yada. There's a link to the firmware. Hi, kitty. There's another kitty who's appeared. But I know there's like there's a Git repository or there's firmware somewhere. Hi, where are you going, kitty? Firmware page, there we go. Pretty sure this is what I'm running. Welcome to the official dumping ground for SD2IEC firmware releases. Please don't attack all the stuff, the very interesting stuff I have on my desk. No, 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 don't bat at that. Don't bat at that, no. Don't chew on that. So, the adult cat has left and now it's the kitten. There we go, it's just MD is what I want, I guess. Why are you attacking my mouse? You'll probably see the kitten now that I go back to this. Oh, there's his little butt right there. There's a kitten. And he has pushed things all over the place. Oh, anyway, let's do this. I'm gonna do, will that work? No, that's not gonna work. I think I just have to do MD work. Yeah, okay, so that created a directory. And what's nice with this little drive emulator is I can do things like that. Now I'm in the root directory. Cat. That's very exciting in this office right now. Basically what I want to accomplish before I end the stream in probably the next 15 minutes or 20 minutes or so, I'd like to type a bit of a program and save it. Jeez, kitty. There are several loose objects on my desk and the cat is batting at all of them. Alright, let's type this line of code. So it's new. I remember that much. Clear the screen. We don't have any program yet. 10 vec equal peak 772 plus 256. Oh, that was the wrong plus. 256 times. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. How's it going, kitty? This is going to be half the challenge of this kind of thing. Oh no. There it goes. Anyway. Rho equal 43. Pi equal 44. Cool. I think that's what that line says. Vec peak 722 plus 256 times peak 722. here's our next few lines. Let me see if I can type these in. And if this is totally ridiculous and I hate it, I might not do another stream like this, but I figured I should at least try it at least once. We print automatic proofreader for... So this is interesting. It's doing like a browser check, except it's for Commodore 64 versus VIC-20 versus all these different computers. I don't actually need this because I know I have a Commodore 64. But it's an interesting little bit of code coming from the modern browser stuff. So that's interesting. Print automatic proofreader for if vec equals that. Oh, I see. So this is coming up with like a signature from memory to figure out what computer this is. I haven't seen this in probably 20 years. I'm sure I understood this at one point. I gotta remember where all the keys are. If vec equal... Maybe that a little closer. Might be a little easier to read. I'm just gonna kind of keep scooching the camera down as I type things, I guess. 351 58 graphic clear. I don't know that that's exactly what they want. Maybe it is. Maybe that's I never had a +4. I've never had a +4, so I don't. Maybe that is a command in their basic. +4 and 16. 50 if vec equal 17165, then low equal 45, high equal 46, graphic clear, print 128, line 60, SA equal peak, oh, oops, wrong paren, low plus 256 times, wrong plus, times peak, high? It's interesting, this like memory jiggery pokery. Let's see, 60 SA peak low plus 256 times peak. So that's like taking two 8-bit values and turning it into one 16-bit value from those memory locations. That's interesting. I forget what that does, but I'll remember at some point. 970 for j equals 0. J equals 0 to 166. Read, byte, poke. Oh no! Remember my cursor keys. Poke. ADR, byte. ADR equal ADR plus 1. Check equal check. Plus byte. Next. Oh, that's interesting. What's it doing with memory? It's grabbing 166 bytes. Oh, from the end of the program. Okay, so this is probably, once I get to the very end here, there's a big run of data statements. So I assume, I've played with this kind of thing before, it's a basic program that loads a machine language program into memory. Yeah, that seems right. Oh, and that's interesting too. I was worried about if I type in this program wrong, does it have any checksumming itself? And it does. So here, starting at line 80, it loads in all those bytes and then does it's got a hard-coded checksum, which isn't the most foolproof thing, but if I make an error, the program will tell me, error, check typing, check typing, because I'm typoing all over the place, in data statements. That's cool. It's got some built-in typo checking. For J equals 1. Keep missing those spaces. 1, 2, 5. Read RFLFHF? RFLFHF. See, when they're trying to make this compact basic code, these variables are all obscenely obscure. RA equal SA plus RF HB equal int RS divided 256. It'll probably make more sense as I get closer to the end of the program and see what some of these things are. Forgetting my shift key. 6. LB, so I imagine that's high byte, low byte maybe. RS minus 256 times high byte. How does that line look? If I read RF11. Nope, typo. It's supposed to be an S. This is how we got software into our computers in the olden days. For anyone who happens to be just joining this and wondering what the hell is going on. Hopefully it's not completely as boring as watching paint dry. That's line 90. Check, oh I see, this is even more checksums. Check plus RF, LF, HF, poke, SA plus LF, LB, poke. SA plus HF, HB, next. Proofread that line. The check equals check plus RF, LF, HF, poke, SA. So this is loading more crap into memory. Oh, I see. So it's like a second block that is also checksummed right here. So if that check doesn't equal 22054, then print print error reload program and check final line. I see, so this is just coming from the last line of the program. Got the wrong quote. It's weird, the Commodore 64 keyboard is laid out a lot differently than PC, so my typing habits are fighting. 120 is where I'm at. And you can see I'm going to start to get into these data statements, which is going to be the mind-numbing number entry part. 120, poke SA plus 149, peak, 2, poke, SA plus 150, typo I can see. Oh, 150, peak, so that's at 3. Now I don't remember my Commodore 64 memory map, so I don't remember what 772 and 773 are. I used to know these things like the back of my hand. 9 peaks and 72 pokes SA plus 150 peaks and 72. That's right. 130 if back equal 7765. See, in like a modern program, these magic numbers should be in constants. But since this is a tiny basic program, And a lot of times they're doing this to save memory space. You don't have the luxury of variable names. It's kind of annoying. Hey, Kitty, no. What are you doing? Don't affect my headphones. Where are we? I say 29. It's 29. 2, 4. Can I really? I guess because it's tokenizing, I can actually leave that space out. I guess that's not a typo. It's weird that they only left the space out in one spot. 140. 147. I forget what that character code is, but I'm sure I'll find out. Sure. What are you doing, Kitty? You want out of the room? Proofreader active. That'll be a nice message to see, because it appears that's when the machine language program gets activated. 150. Poke high. Peak. High. +1. Poke. Peak. These are lots of poking and peeking here. Poking with the result of a peak. Lots of indirection. 6 times peak. High. I mean, it looks like they've made this thing super flexible to... Oh, and the program erases itself. I gotta remember that. I gotta remember to save this stupid thing before... Oh, I'm glad I saw that. Ooh. I gotta remember to save this before I try running it. That's a good thing to have noticed. And I hadn't noticed this little... I hadn't noticed this little bit of the article. Type in the proofreader exactly as listed. Since the program can't check itself, type carefully to avoid mistakes. Don't omit any lines even if they contain unfamiliar commands. After finishing, save a copy, or 2, on disk or tape before running it. This is important because the proofreader erases the basic portion of itself when you run it, leaving only machine language resident in memory. It deletes the thing I'm typing right now. That's a gotcha. All right. I wonder if I can save what I have so far, because the next run here is a bunch of just numbers. This is the machine language portion of the program that's going to load into RAM. So before I start typing all that, let's see if I can save my progress. I believe... So all this is in memory. I believe my DOS wedge has a command that lets me save pretty easily. Like, I think I can do that. Cool. So there's my proofreader saved to disk. Glad I caught that little quirk of the program. I see the cats are trying to kill each other through the door. Alright, well... It's 1:23 here. I'm gonna forge ahead. It might be cool if I got this stupid program entered before I go to bed. And I can call this stream somewhat of a success. And I can watch it later and see if it was really as boring as I think. So, 120, 169, 73, 141, 43, 169, 3, 141, 53. There's a line. Only a bunch more to go. 170 data. 88, 96, 165, 21, 33, 167, 165, 21, 133, 168, 169. That was correct. 165, 20. I mean, this thing will catch an error later, but it won't tell me what line. It'll only tell me that there was an error. So the checksum is kind of the final frontier, the final alarm bell for this thing. I guess not final frontier, but the final check for this. Not the first check, not the stack trace that you get from a modern programming language. 0, 1, 4, 1, 2, 5, 5, 1, 6, 2, 3, 1, 1, 8, 1, 1, 9, 9, 1, 5, 7, 2, 2, 7, 3. Now the nice thing about entering programs this way, back when I used to do it as a kid, is after a while, these numbers start to make sense. And you start to remember what the codes are for. Machine language. Hats. They're gonna kill each other. Not really, but line 200, 210, 255, 160, 132, 180, 132, 176, 136, 30, 180. Let's see. Line amount, come on, 200. 210, 255, 160, 132, 180, 132, 176, 136, 230, 180. Two hundred, 185, 02, 240, 46, 21, 34, 208. Oh no! I keep hitting the wrong key for delete. Nice thing is the 64 has like a full screen editor. So you can always go back and forth between any line on the screen. Like I can go back to any one of these lines right now and change something and hit return and it'll replace that line of code. Not quite as convenient as say like Vim or VS Code, but more convenient than other systems. 165, 176, 73, 255, 133, 176, 104, 7, 2, 201, 32, 208, 3D data, 7, 165, 176, 208, 3, 104. This song is really creepy. 208, 226, 104, 1. I think this is a dungeon song from Crystallis. Yeah. I distracted myself. 104, 166, 180. Let's review that line. Need a space here. Oops. There we go. Oop. No, don't put that there. Okay. 7, 165, 176, 208, 3, 104, 208, 226, 104, 166, 180. Okay. On to the next block. And actually, we're almost done. Almost done. So that was line 230. We're on 240. How much more of this can I get? Yeah, this is our last block. This is our last block. And I'm going to be sure to save it again. And then I'll try running the program. So, line 240, data 240, 14165, 167, 12102, 133, 167, 165, 168, 105, 24, 165, 167, 12102, 133, 167, 165, 168, 105. Okay, so 250. Data 0, 133, 168, 202, 208, 239, 240, 22, 165, 167, 69. Nice. 0, 133, 168, 202, 208, 239, 240, 202, 165, 167, 69. Now the nice thing is once I get done with this program, and then I type in the next program. The next program, the MLX data entry program, has per line checksums. This one does per line checksums. So once I get into typing the next program, this one will tell me line by line if I've typed the right thing. So this is like the most annoying first step. 9260, 168, 71, no, 72, 72, 41, 15. You kind of think of this, since the Metroid music is playing 185. This is like entering a very long NES password. 1687241 15 168 185 211 332 210 255. Yeah, this is just a very, very long password for your game that is not battery back. 104 74 74 74 74 168 185 211 332. And it's interesting, when I was a little kid typing these things in, I didn't write this program, but the fact that I typed it in kind of made me feel like I owned the program. Someone else wrote it, but I entered the data with my own hands. Line 280. 255 162 311 89 2273 149 199 202 16248. Okay. Line 290. We got 169 146 32 210 255 76 86 137 65 66 67. Line 290, 169, 146, 32, 210, 255, 76, 86, 137, 65, 66, 67. Okay, line 300, almost there. Why are these just a series of numbers going in incrementing order? That's annoying. Okay, we got 68, 69. Couldn't you have like built this in the basic code? 71. 72. Oh, they skipped a number. 74, 75. Oh, they skipped again. Okay. 80. I'm sure these are like, these are probably letters and numbers. 83. You know, they're probably letters and numbers in a set, if I'd have to guess, in a disambiguated set, so the letters don't look like each other. That's why they're skipping. 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 74, 75, 77, 80, 81, 82, 83, 88. Okay. Last line. Data. 13, 2, 7, 167. 212, 151, 116, 117, 151, 128. 29167 136 137. All done. Save it. Oh wait. Just save over the file exists. How do I save over an existing file? I don't remember how to save over an existing file. I gotta remember also how to delete something. No, next slide, please. Yeah, I don't remember how. How do I save over something? Move file on disk. Drive command. Blah, 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 blah. Scratch. Okay. So I've got both copies of these. So let's do this. S proofreader. Doesn't look like an error. Cool. And let's save it again because I want, or how do you rename a file? Oh, I want to rename the file. Let's not delete it. Let's do, I want to rename proofreader. And this is weird. I just noticed this over here. The syntax is new name equals old name. Looks like a variable, but it's not a variable. It's reversed. What were they thinking? Now, what I don't remember, there's got to be a way to save over a file that already exists. I'm just kind of like digressing here. 364 save over overwrite, yeah? How do you overwrite? Overwrite a file. Overwrite, replace a file. Okay, so that's how to do it with a basic command. That's how to do it with a basic command, but I don't know how to do it with my DOS wedge. Does that appear in the command or in the page over? Written with okay, but then that doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me. If I do C64 DOS wedge save over right. I think the cats are fighting / playing through the door. Oh well. Maybe I don't want to learn how to overwrite. Maybe I should at this point, since I'm typing these things in myself. Maybe I should just save them with different version file names. There is no Git on Commodore 64 as far as I understand. Yeah, this is a terrible page. Doesn't show you how to save. Deleting and overwriting files on disk. Yada yada yada. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could do. Okay, I could do this. So let's try that just to be sure. Save. I think it's S0 proofreader 8. That works. It's not my DOS wedge shortcut, but who cares? Alright, I've saved it several times. I've got at least one copy. You know, just to be superstitious. Can I do that? Whatever, it's on the same disk. Alright, what happens when I run it? Rune is not the command. Alright, no errors. And it's self-destructed. Look at that. But the interesting thing is up there in the corner. See how those letters are changing. Every time I type something, it does a checksum of what I typed. Well, it just ran off the screen. There it is. So every time I type a line now, I'm going to get a checksum in the upper right corner of the screen. So that means I'm done. We finished this program. Only took me most of an hour to get into. Now the next program I want to do is a bit longer. Next program I want to do is the machine language entry program. And so that first thing I typed is for proofreading basic programs. MLX is a basic program for entering machine language programs. So the first program was kind of a bootstrap for basic programs. This one is a bootstrap for machine language programs. And as you can see, it starts down at this column. There's one column, two columns, three columns, four columns. So about 4 columns worth of code. And the seeing is the one I typed in tonight. I don't know, it took me about a half hour for one column. This program might take me a bit longer, so I don't think I'm going to start it tonight. But I think I did enough of a stream tonight to check out my process here and see if it might be interesting to do more of in the future. I don't know, against my own advice, I'm going to type the first line and see how I do. From version 1.1, lines 830, 950 modified, lines 45 to 47 added. And that should put an SS in the corner of the screen, and it did. So my proofreader is working. So the thing will be, I'm gonna save the progress on this too. So when I pick this up again next, I'll be able to continue my progress. I'll have to reload the proofreader first. I, J, A, B, A, B, A. So this is like reserving variables. And that should be EK? EK. So that means I typed that line right. 10 C4 equal 48. Can you imagine if you've never done this sort of thing before? Can you imagine what I'm doing right now being the sole source of your games? Or at least the bulk of them. Going to the local supermarket or drugstore or whatever, and picking up a magazine, and and this process being what you do to load your games. And I'm not trying to make this like a, back in my day we had to go uphill both ways in the snow to school. I'm just like, can you imagine this being the gate to your fun? Being forced to read and type code to get your damn games to work. It's gonna be CJ. Yeah, never mind 0-day patches, day 1 DLC or whatever. Never mind having to update your PS4. Imagine you had to update your game machine. CJ? That was CJ, and I got CJ in the corner of the screen. Yeah, so imagine this process of typing in all these codes was your download from Steam. And all you really had to go on was the screenshots in the magazine, and you really hoped that this game was worth it. Now, don't get me wrong, if you had the money, which I did not, if you had the money, you could subscribe to the magazine, and they started sending out discs. And the discs had everything typed in. So that was kind of your pay-to-win store. Oops, wrong one. Oh, and you see a thing that I'm doing here. It says brackets, but that just means the key. So like 13 right is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think I typed the wrong thing there up there, but I'm going to hit enter on this anyways. Let's see what the checksum is. If I did it right, it's SB. It wasn't SB, it's AD in the corner. So that means I need to go up here and say, actually, that was supposed to be left, right? So now if I hit return, it should be SB. MM. Oh, another mistake. Oh, I see. More typos. You'd think I was doing this on purpose. CA. Oh, I have really jacked up this line of code. Okay. Let's review the whole line. 130. R $, CHR 13. L $. And we want to go left. I think that's left. It's shift cursor. The next one is colon S dollar equals space E CHR 20. Okay, so now I'm confused because it looks like I did it right. And we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, that looks like that line is right. Why is it telling me it's not? Oh. Yep. Forgot the $sign there. SB? SB, okay. So that's what that saves me from, is I don't remember what all this stuff does. So, and it's very obscure. This compact basic code is really hard to read at this point. So that checksum, typing in this gobbledygook, checksum saved me from an error later on. And this is like horribly terse code. 1472. This is like, actually, you know what this is like? This is like typing in minified JavaScript. Is what it is. Which, could you imagine if this was how you did web development? Well, you don't need to do this when you're writing BASIC all the time. I think the reason they're using this kind of dialect of BASIC, this particular representation, is because they're trying to save space in the magazine and save you from typing. CQ? CQ. I'm going to quit this in a second, but I'm just kind of getting sucked into it. It's kind of a sick... it's kind of a sick nostalgia to get sucked into typing programs like this. But it's also vaguely satisfying for the computer to tell you you did a good thing. I think in the machine, when I'm done typing this one in, I think the machine language entry program beeps at you. I think the machine language program beeps at you when you enter the right codes. You find the blue so calming. Sometimes I find it a little eye piercing, but I'm liking it right now. All right, you know what? I'm gonna stop after another line or two. My one was FC, no typos. Does I really need to go to bed? It's like 10 to 2. I don't need to stay up all night just typing in programs. But I think this sets me up well for the next time I try to do it. I also tried doing this in an emulator, and what I found... Actually, can I just do that? No. How do you get the reverse key? Reverse? No. I know it's not control. Is it control? Anyway. Is it black? Let me see. I'm gonna look at something real quick. What was I saying? Oh, it is control. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. So they've got these keys. in brackets. And I forget how to type them in, but they've got a nice guide here. So when I see RVS, that means Control 9. And it's going to show this character. Now I tried doing this on an emulator in a PC at one point, just as kind of like a dry run. And I just found the keyboard like too different. Alright, so the Commodore key really is just for the graphics characters. And I feel weird because this used to be my bread and butter. I used to remember all this stuff. Probably gonna come back to me on that. Alright, so then I've got space to type red. I have to do Control 3. Right? Red is a... yeah, okay. Because they've got the... what I've typed there comes up as a little pound sign when I want to do red. Cool. So I'm on the right track. This is where they get fancy and they want to draw graphics on the screen and stuff. So red, reverse, 2 spaces. I believe that's like 8 @ signs? Is that what that notation means? No, it does not mean that. It means Commodore 8. So the funky braces is the Commodore key. I tried typing this in another. Yeah, I mean, just to see if I would like doing it without all the setup. Okay, so I think I do Commodore 8, Commodore at 2 spaces. 2 spaces, space 28. That's weird. What does SPC do? I don't remember SPC. 2 spaces, off, blue. Oh, this is getting fancy. MLX 2 space. Red, reverse, 2 spaces, SPC 20. I'm assuming that's a function and not like I have to hit space 20 times, which is really freaking weird. 12 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then blue quote. Jiminy cricket. That line is a nightmare. The next few lines are going to be similar. But did I type it right? I did not type it right. It's supposed to be EJ. And I got QR. Yeah, this is a real nightmare. The debug. Okay, so we got red, reverse, 2 spaces. Commodore 8, right? Oh no, that is incorrect. I just made it yellow. Yikes. Okay. I forget this part of the editor. You have to actually hit oh no! This part gets tough because you hit open quote to start it escaping values so that you can do things like control red and it types the symbol for red, not turn your cursor red. I remember that much. Verse, 2 spaces. Is that a typo? Or is there a space in there? Because it does 8 space in there? That can't be right. Hey, no. I'm really screwing things up. SPC. This is kind of getting into like Vim territory, knowing what mode you're in. AR is not what I'm looking for either. Here's my headphones. Yeah, that's really confusing. This character right there. The other thing too I don't want to cheat, but I know this program exists on a disk image in the Internet Archive. But I don't want to cheat right now. I'm trying to recapture the nostalgic experience of frustratedly typing in my programs. Space 20. This might be what I did. This might be what I did, actually. This is what I did. This is what I did. This is not meant to be 20. This is meant to be 28. Okay. And I don't think this is a space. Ooh, wrong key. I'm gonna have to retype this first bit again. This is where the editor falls down, because I have to open that quote mode to go red reverse 2 spaces Commodore 8. Do I have an EG? EJ? SP. Okay. This is frustrating me. I'm tempted to start this line from scratch. Okay, let's not start totally from scratch. We got T dollar quote space red reverse 2 spaces Commodore 8 at 2 spaces quote SPC parent 28. It's almost easier just to type data statements. Quote 2 spaces reverse off. No. Wait. What it? No. The salty bastard. 2 spaces control off. Blue space MLX space 2 space red reverse 2 spaces SPC 28 parent colon 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 blue quote SP. What gives? Now, that's not the end of the world if this line is wrong. But I still want to get it right. Because this is forming, I think, the logo of the program. Let me try typing the next line. Print. 3 down. 3 down. 3 spaces. Compute. Machine language editor. Editor. 3 down. Did I get this line right? FR. MR. This is annoying me now. Do I have the wrong... Oh, I have extra space. Extra space. Okay, so the universe isn't broken. It's like I could type... I'm not broken. I could type this line. Only like 17 lines into this stupid thing. I think I'm gonna throw in the towel in just a few minutes here, because I really need to go to bed. But this song is really awesome. It's not really like puzzle solving. I'm not writing the program. Red, reverse, 2 spaces. Maybe it is Commodore space. Commodore 8 space at. That is at, right? Yeah. 2 spaces. SPC 28 2 spaces, reverse off, blue, space, NLX 2, space, red, reverse, 2 spaces, SPC 28, quote, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, blue, that. BJ? BM. Well, that's just an insult. That's an 8. I'm also confused by this SPC thing. Is it a basic function to insert spaces? Line 160. Reveal your secrets. What am I doing wrong here? Print T dollar, red reverse, 2 spaces, Commodore 8, which is, Commodore 8 shouldn't really be anything, should it? Actually. No, that's what Commodore 8 is meant to be. Well, there's a Commodore app, though. I mean, there is. It's an underscore. Maybe that space doesn't belong there. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. The problem is every time I delete one of these control characters, I have to go back, open that quote. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I don't remember. So, red, reverse, space, space. Commodore 8. And there's a space there. But it doesn't seem like Commodore Space does it. I am tempted to grab the one from the Internet Archive and see what it looks like. SP. That's not it. EJ is what I'm looking for here. Yeah, I don't feel like doing that quite yet. I wonder if I could find a listing of it online somewhere. I almost wonder if that's a typo. I'll grab another copy of the magazine real quick. So, this is May 87. This is December 85. I'm wondering, it's got this program in it also. I know the versions have changed. I'm wondering if that line appears in this one. We got line 142. MLX. Where's the program listing? Programming listing is at 160. Okay. No. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. Yeah, no. They even changed the logo, so all this command code stuff is different. I've got a few other issues. I'm trying to find another adjacent issue. You know what, actually, what is this? This is May 1987. I could be wrong about this, but I'm gonna jump and see. Oh, I'm on the wrong window. Archive.org. Here's the fun part. Eventually, I'm going to run out of paper magazines that I myself have on hand, and I'll be able to come here and do a Computes Gazette. Compute Gazette. Computes Gazette. Computes Gazette. They got the whole collection. Date by date published. I guess it's date published. Let's flip it. Okay, so I'm looking at May 87. Let's try, April 87, May 87. So there we go. That is this very issue. So let's look at June 87. See if that listing has changed at all. Just really curious. So what we're looking for is MLX. That's on page 112, which clicking on the table of contents does nothing. That gets us to 80. These ads have no page numbers. 104. Hey, let's go way. Dude, what page was that on? I thought it said 182, but that can't be right. Oh, 112. Where did I get 182? There's not that many pages in here. I'm like on a mission now. I gotta go to bed, but this is bothering the crap out of me. That one line of this program. I think it's the insanity I used to experience as a little kid when I do this. Okay, there's the automatic proofreader. That's what I just typed in. Ah, that same line is there. Unhelpful. Right there. It doesn't make any more sense here either. Cute. The other thing to think about too, while I'm looking on the internet for this stuff, I didn't have access to the internet, so back in the day, this would have driven me absolutely bonkers. I'm going to give this up in a second. Pick it up tomorrow. But it is really confusing me what that is meant to be and why I don't seem to be able to type it after trying it 4 times. But it's not a misprint insofar as it's the same in this magazine. Well, so I rolled out typo. Which is good. I mean, I wouldn't have had the internet, but I probably would have had the next copy of the magazine. Next issue of the magazine. Or the previous issue. But this line right here, what is that? I know the funky braces are... I've accidentally typed some things, I think. What do we got so far? So to type this line, it's 160. I'll do this one more time, then I'm going to give up for the night. 160. Print $T quote $T quote. Pretty sure that's a space. I got some glare. I'm going to turn down the light on the scope. Clear that glare. Let's just be really sure I can read this stupid thing. 160. Print $T. Everything else went so fast. Up to this point, I'm stuck on this one damn line. Red. Reverse. 2 spaces. Now this is the part that I think I'm stumbling over because it's Commodore 8. I swear that's a space. And then at 2 spaces, quote, SPC parent 28 parent, quote, 2 spaces, reverse off. I assume that's what that is. Reverse off. Control 0, reverse off, yes. It should look like an underscore, yeah. And then blue. Looks like, yeah, that's right. Space. MLX space 2 space red reverse 2 spaces, and that's a 28. SPC parent 28 quote 12 spaces. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Blue quote GP. That's a different letter combination that I had even before. This thing is on some kind of crack. I mean, the other nice thing is I can hit return on previous lines and see the checksum again. So now 150 is still FC, 170 is still FR. So it doesn't mean that this thing is rolling dice at me. It's still GP. What the? So what if they meant not a space in there? I don't think it's holding all 3 keys down at the same time. I don't think that's a thing. I keep doing that. I keep deleting the thing I didn't mean to delete. Space. Red. Reverse. 2 spaces. Commodore 8. At 2 spaces. Quote. This is SP. And this is kind of a read-only or write-only thing, because you look at that line I typed, and you can't really tell by proofreading. It's kind of like a regular expression. But I'm trying to look at it. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this. I'm going to save that for now. I can save my progress. It's saved on my SD card, which pretends to be a disk. I wonder if I can get... This is definitely cheating, but I'm like, can I find the original copy of this? Oops, I'm not in the right program. This is like looking at the solution to the Sudoku puzzle, I guess. Compute Gazette May 1987 disc. What issue is this? Is this issue 59? This is issue 47. Is that disc collection? Let's look for issue 47, eh? So I'm looking for 87 May. There's a D64 image for this. Yeah, I'm totally going to cheat on this real quick. I just want to see what that line is. It's bugging me so much. So I just went to the archive and downloaded that zip file of the... So... living in the future here. That zip file I just downloaded is a 25 meg zip file. It's all the discs ever for this magazine. 25 megs. Okay, I think I copied it. Let's stick that back in the Commodore 64. Okay. Now here's what I'm going to do. Okay. So there it is, 1987-05. That's the disc.
Okay, everybody, lie down on the floor and keep calm.
I just want to look at the program. Actually, how do you change this to this? I thought this was how you did it. It's giving me an error. Syntax error. Well, how do you do it then? You just do 1987-05 without the D64? No? Well, I got a D64. That was okay. Okay, here we go. So these are all the programs from the magazine that I'm looking at right now. I'm admitting defeat. I'm going to load that MLX. What does 160 look like? What? What? Okay. That line passes. Oh! You assholes. That's not Commodore 8. That's 8 Commodore ATs. You assholes. Well, that's not ambiguous at all. Okay. For my own sanity. I forget how to do this. Yeah, okay. Jerks. Wasn't Commodore. Okay, at least now I know what that what that effing notation is. So when I see it in the future, I'll know what to do with it. I'm gonna fix that line. And I'm gonna get my checksum out of it. Okay, here we go again. 160. Print. T dollar. Space. Could you imagine trying to figure that out back in the day if this is your first encounter with it? 2 spaces. 8 Commodore ats. 7, 8. That looks more like it. 2 spaces. SPC. 28. Quote. 2 spaces. Off. Blue. Space. MLX. 2 space. Red. Reverse. 2 spaces. Quote. SPC. 28. Quote. What a pain in the ass. I know I just typoed that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Blue, I held down the shift key. So instead of typing MLX2, I typed graphics characters. MLX2. Do we have the correct checksum? EJ? EJ. Hallelujah. Got the right checksum. Finally. Thank you. Save. Let's overwrite that bastard. S0 MLX2 8. Awesome. Okay. So one more time, just for my own shits and giggles, I'm gonna go through the checksums. SS, EK, DM, CJ, SB, CQ, FC, EJ, FR. What a pain. Okay. That's going to do it for me tonight. I've been doing this for an hour and a half, which is about an hour longer than I meant to. But, I don't know. It works. I think I got this whole thing to work. I might do some more of these streams. It was fun. Pain in the ass, but it was fun. I don't know if it was fun to watch. We'll see. I'm going to try to do more of them. If absolutely nobody watches it, well then I guess I'm just typing in programs and hacking on my Commodore 64 by myself. Anyway, I didn't announce the stream anywhere, so folks just showing up. Thanks for showing up. And I'll see you next time I turn this thing on. In the meantime, have a good night.